El Empalme is a little town located in the province of Guayas. Though it's a small town, it has big problems related to the environment's health. Today we're going to talk about some problems that threat the quality of life of the inhabitants of El Empalme related to the environment's health. The first problem that we're going to avoid is too much garbage. In El Empalme, like I think in any other town, we have a landfill, but it's not sufficient for us. The streets are crowded of garbage. And let's picture it this way. Let's suppose that we are a common citizen from El Empalme holding a plastic bottle in our hands, and we want to get rid of it. We have three options. First, to wait until we get home and to drop it in our own garbage bin, to go inside a locale and see whether they have or not a garbage bin there and to drop it there. And lastly, to just open our hands, live life easily, and drop it to the streets. People from El Empalme is not characterized by being patient. So they just drop the garbage to the streets and go on with their lives without remorse. And here the problem is not just their behavior, but the thing that they don't really have garbage containers in the streets. And we're not going to talk about recycling containers because they are only seen inside the schools or inside some shopping centers. You don't dream about having recycling containers in the streets. So municipal government tries to combat this. So you can actually see persons with gloves, with hats that protect them from the sun, in the evenings with a sweep, trying to clean the sidewalks. So they actually look clean, sorry, by the end of the day. But as soon as the sun gets up in the morning, then you can see once again bottles, plastic bags, and all those things, garbage, basically. Pollution, the second problem. Pollution that comes from motorcycles and not from cars, because in El Empalme there are more motorcycles than cars, even than humans. So during El Empalme it seems to be a fashion that your motorcycle sounds loud. If your motorcycle sounds louder than others, then you are faster, you are cooler than him, and you picture yourself as a cool man in others' eyes. But there is a plus. If your bike does not only make a heavily heavy sound, sorry, but it additionally leaves a cloud of CO2 behind when you're running through the streets, then you are the best of the best. You are a great man and a cool man. So, because of this, in El Empalme, you have hot days where hotness is practically unbearable, but as well, you have to live with an unbreathable air that practically asphyxiates you. And this is a harder problem than the one before because it means that you don't can solve it by spending money in uh, campaigns that go through the streets and talk about what it's good, what's not good. It means that you have to spend more time, more resources in education, educating not just kids, not just children, but parents too, that are a principal factor in how society rises. So it means that the authorities need to take great measures to make law an iron bar that claudicates with nothing, and that you need to practically educate the whole population. The third and less problematic is actually a mix of two. We're going to kill two birds from one shot. These are global warming and pollution arising from factories. The thing is that global warming is a topic that you want to talk about generally because it not only expresses in El Empalme, it's a problem that the whole earth is facing right now. So let's just see what it does in El Empalme. There you have hot days, really hot days that make you live like if you were in hell. But not only humans suffer from this, plants and animals do as well. Plants need to be strong because it rains poorly in El Empalme. You have rains just in the first early months of the year, and in the rest of the months, you have sun and dust and sun. And the animals, they wander through the street with their tongue outside, just asking for a single drop of water because uh, people there isn't characterized as well by this of being friendly with animals. Now, factories, we don't have big factories in El Empalme. I'd say that we can count them with our fingers. And I put the bar on 3. They are as well in the periphery of the town, so if you want to see them, you might have to travel through some weird sinuous path. Um, and they aren't that pollutant, so I wouldn't say that in El Empalme that is a big problem. And global warming is a big problem, but it does not affect just El Empalme. How we fix all this? We need actually the cooperation of all citizens, not just from one, but we need to begin with little paces, with little steps, and see if others summate to our cause, if others want to follow our example. But we need to begin by ourselves by dropping things in the right place, recycling, and by letting old fashions and dumb fashions actually die. Trying to cultivate our minds, trying to educate ourselves and others. Thanks.